Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to Contradiction. And it's been a few days again since I've played this, but I've sort of forgotten where exactly I am, but I think I have stuff to show Ryan, indeed, is my
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
next course of action here. And let's see here, a lot of old stuff, scrying mirrors and third eye things, and remote control, doll burning, atlas, bag used in mugging. Not really important anymore, I think, but I'll check that as well. Aptitude tests and prescription for Rebecca. Okay, let's go with the bag so we don't like forget that one all of a sudden over here. So here goes.
Do you know what this is?
Well, I think it's a bag. Is it a bag, Inspector?
The shop.
Oh, yes, the costume shop. Yes, we used to hire from them.
For the course.
Well, yes, for the course at the end of each stage, we have a little party and we ask students to dress up or try acting out being somebody new, their new selves, as it were.
Could you explain a bit more? New selves?
One of the main elements of the course is learning how to act, how to be whoever you need to be in any given situation. I think you'll agree, Inspector, that business is about being the right person in the right situation at the right time. What it does, it helps them to detach themselves, become somebody new, pretend, you know that kind of thing. It's surprising what a little bit of cross-dressing can do for you, Inspector. You should try it.
Not at this stage.
Aha. Not that there's anything particularly wrong in cross-dressing, don't get me wrong, but that's a really weird thing to say. Also, I think Rebecca or someone mentioned that Paul at least had like a fetish for like the lady is dressing up in thingies. So yeah, that doesn't sound too that sounds a little shady in a kind of a not cool way at all, really. Well, here goes prescription for Rebecca.
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there.
Rebecca
She tends to keep
said.
her wares under lock and key. Do you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
You can keep that to yourself, thanks. I don't care about your wedding night. Yeah.
Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that.
Well, I asked
Well,
about
yes.
the pills.
I'm old before my time.
Did you sell your soul to Paul?
That's very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector, and sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
What do you take for it?
Like a
I get
glass
a
of
prescription
brandy?
painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
Now I'm wondering, did Ryan ages ago mention about not having either medicine or alcohol or both in here? I think I kind of caught Paul on a similar thing, but just to check. Oh, it's been a while. What would be like what was the sal? Aha, maybe. Give me a second here. Keeps at work. Yeah, maybe. Oh. Okay, well, I I'm telling you that's a contradiction, and the game didn't give me credit for getting that contradiction. So great. Okay. Well, let's laptop.
Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
I mean, why not have a storeroom that has a lock you can't just, Yes, we have a terrible storeroom. It's not secure at all. You should never put anything in there like this. Ryan, you're not selling your workplace very well over here, just saying. Okay, So, let's see here. I'm quite, oh, there's something, but...
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
Well, that's... Thanks.
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
You're beyond weird, but okay. So, if that wasn't a contradiction, said some of it as home, and that's gotta be. It absolutely has to be. Can I just one more time? Because this is so like. Ah. No students ever brought drugs, doesn't allow drugs. Oh! Keep any medicines on site. Maybe that's the difference.
Aha. So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas.
Both should have counted.
Except your prescription painkillers.
Just saying.
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site.
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
And what are the painkillers, Ryan?
Painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Ibuprofen.
Codeine. Morphine.
Well, all right. They're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Normal
Come on,
painkillers.
Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
I think...
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together.
Well...
Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
Right. I'm not going to, stay too long on this point, but doesn't allow drugs or alcohol onto Atlas premises and doesn't keep any medicines on site should both have counted as the contradiction. That is... I know it's an FMV game with some jank, and the delightfulness of the experience the jank comes with the program. I know that is still like it. This is the one gameplay mechanic it has. It should be a bit more, forgiving there. In that, I got the contradiction. And for the 5th time, at least in this game, the game didn't actually give me credit for getting a contradiction. You need a bit more, yeah. That's not quite 10 out of 10 there, but it's whatever. Okay, let's see here. It's still fun though. Don't worry. I just when I see a bullshit, I see a bullshit. Yes. Haha. Okay. But there was morphine. Where was this again? You keeps the morphine in a secure storeroom at Atlas, but we just established that the storeroom isn't particularly secure. I mean, yeah.
Aha.
So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
combination locked room, I see. Well, I might have a look around for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
Yeah,
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I think we should do absolutely that. Okay, now. Show. Oh, right. There. Yeah, go upstairs. Yes. Because apparently we can, as policemen, we can just go into people's sheds, garages, greenhouses, that sort of stuff. Just like, well, I happened to just wander in here, but the upstairs of Atlas, no, we can only go if we get permission. Sure. Okay. I can't interact with, but I just I have a thought here. There was the pin code behind the Aztec thing. Yes. Or I mean the code to something, and yeah, there we are. It was like the only code I know, so I gotta try it. So there we are. So Simon knew.
Welcome to the mirror room. This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions.
Effing what?
Chant with us. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
Great.
Free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
This exercise involves the use of liberation masks.
Great.
You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing. Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
Sure. I believe you said storeroom, but yeah. Cool. Interesting how it happens to start as the mirror room track on the CD player, even though it doesn't seem to be really connected to anything. It's just a CD player. I don't think it was shown to be connected to the door, and even if it was, then the other tracks are something completely different, not involving the mirror room, because we have already seen one scene with the masks and the doll burning. So assuming that that's the mask scene, why is CD to that in here? Why is there a CD that has multiple different exercises on it, even though it's clearly supposed to be tied to this one mirror room? Right. Right, but I can't do anything here then. The mirror room. Do I... Brian, tell me about mirror room. Okay. Tell me everything about mirror room, Ryan. Also, I didn't see any morphine tablets in there, and
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
So,
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then?
the place you
Well,
directed
it's
me
very
to.
similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore.
Full of demons,
Really,
yes.
the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
With the
A
morphine.
few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
But what about the You make no sense, man. Your system, even as devil worshippers, you are just downright non-efficient, inefficient, weird. Just make the altar, say hi to the devil, and that's that. It's not that complicated. Okay, so I think we're done here.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
So, okay, who's the closest person next to Simon and Emma, the Vice Duchess of Lies? Simon is the one who's been at the actual Atlas for a time, so that's probably the closest bet that he would know about the mirror room, but we'll see.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
But you don't know the combination?
No.
Yes, you do. You have it in the thing. I didn't know the combination, and you.
Aha.
So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Yes, you did.
Except you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon.
Oh, yes, suspicious,
What were
Simon.
you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me?
He's so happy with himself.
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give a number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
And then you morphined her.
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morph in.
What do you
Why?
mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
When was this?
A few months ago?
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, we went into the next PM. Yay!
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
I'm still really confused by the like at midnight I can no longer solve this thing because I turn into dust. I mean, why is the midnight a thing? That's so like you are the police, you know. Okay. Well, I'm sort of well. Oh, what? Wait. What's you? James and a dude who gives boxes. Okay. Do I recognize that dude? I'm not sure. Not sure at all. But I might as well go ask James. What was with the thing? Also,
questions, please.
you wouldn't know about mirror rooms or such. Yeah, okay, well, at least... What? But how do I... Oh, but... I wanna...
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I couldn't ask about it, which is interesting. Okay, does Rebecca know about the thing? Hello? Also, again, just always check the restaurant at every PM just to be sure. I mean, there already was the prescription medicine thing once, so that's actually interesting. If there's nothing else ever there, like, is the only purpose of that little room area to be the prescription medicine scene, and that's it? I don't know. But yeah, mirror room. Would you
Asking a
know?
couple more things, please.
Just. Ooh.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Well, I felt like
Okay,
it's,
that's it for
you
now.
know,
Thank you.
I need to ask everything about everyone, and I don't know like who will break the case all of a sudden. Paul, listen, would you know about the thing?
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Ooh, and Simon's stolen laptop as well. And arthritis. Huh. Yes, let's roll.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Yes, he does.
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
The thing is, I almost kind of believe that, because not otherwise, but the GP, it seems that the GP writes the medicine onto Rebecca's name, of all things, even. I believe that's what we had from like a couple of videos back, or last time, or whenever. So that means the GP really sucks. So yeah.
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
Thanks for that.
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner of a sort who does our IT. Large guy. No manners.
Ooh, no manners. That means he's gonna burn his soul, I believe, in a few days' time. Okay, laptop.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
Interesting. Except for the staged pickpocketing, or was that before that? I don't know.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
Not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Everything. That is, even in terms of any sort of worshipping Satan, it still doesn't. That is. You people are really just going out the long way of doing weird stuff. But it's whatever floats your boat. Okay, but that I don't immediately see a contradiction here.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
The one person I haven't asked about this stuff yet is Emma, but I would kind of doubt that she'd know. But since we're here, and yeah, it changed the clock for me, so I
Ask
just
about a few more things, please.
I didn't. Oh well, sure.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
No.
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
Sure. And I think the rest I've already been through with you. I always like she has lied so many times that I'm always worried I'm missing a contradiction, but I don't nothing springs to my mind or eyes here.
Probably be back later.
Okay, is there a hint for this? Oh, there's two things I haven't asked Rebecca about yet. And haven't searched the woods. I'll check the woods in just but okay, I must have skimmed past something here.
Couple more questions if that's okay.
I have asked mirror room, laptop. Ooh,
Do you know anything about this?
the key ring.
Sorry.
No, thanks for that. Yeah, okay, these two, which are probably
Have you
not
seen
gonna.
this before?
No.
Crap! I was so sure that the business card to Rebecca would just completely crack open the case, and we would dive into it with our claws and just pick everything apart.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Well, good to Okay, search the woods, you say? That's. I'm not sure I like the fact that I need to like keep coming back to the woods at different stages of to continue the game, because like how would you otherwise know? But oh well. Are the same two people still in here? Yep, there you are. Or in the opposite bank, I mean. Okay, I always get turned around here. So right is now for... Yeah, okay. Clearing? Oh, okay.
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing.
Ah,
Pushing.
the asshole and someone.
You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Oh no, the ketchup.
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test.
I'll test your
I
pain
thought,
threshold with my
you were supposed to
fists.
be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
Go away.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
I mean, you could just, arrest both of them. Just saying. Oh, I keep finding keys everywhere. How lucky. Yes, this is the...
Well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan.
I mean, he's still there, right?
Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
Sure. And he just didn't realize that I took
So
them.
that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
Open and close. Okay, I've opened the garage door. I can't immediately think of another locked door or car or something I would want to go in. I mean, there's a car at the very end of the. Okay. But I am all out of time for this episode anyway, but I'm also a little bit stumped here. I mean, I suppose I could go around asking about the key fob to everyone, but I might actually check a walkthrough or something unless yeah, it has Ryan written on it, but that doesn't really... Yeah. But anyway, I will be continuing this very soon later on. I do hope you've enjoyed this. And if you have, please do drop a like or a comment or even subscribe or share if you want to. It would really, really help. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.